I'm really interested. Okay, you can go. Is it going?
I think so.
Okay. You think so? I am not recording this all and it not being recorded. Just
Yeah,
make
I'll
sure.
double check.
You don't need to stop it because we can edit it. Is it going?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Yes, it is.
What are the odds of possible results?
Nobody knows.
If there was an activity in school that you knew your kids and your being a current student would help you become more successful in school and in life, and it would even make you live longer and help you become a better person, wouldn't that be something that you would want to participate in, or want to have your kids and people in your community participate in? So actually everyone in this room has participated in an activity just like that. Community service is an important part to become a well-rounded student, an important part of education that all universities should make a requirement. So today, first we're going to talk about the lack of community service among youth and young adults. And by this, we're first going to talk about what the problem is, why it's a problem, the benefits of solving this problem, and finally the solution. So lack of community service is a huge problem in young adults. According to the Department of Labor, only 19.4% of 20-year-olds actually volunteer. Of these adults, most of them are actually women. Since 2004, there's been a decrease in volunteering among young adults. We think that this is partially to do with that schools don't make it a requirement. Students are busy with their homework, with jobs, too many other things that they don't find it a need to volunteer because it's not a requirement. This is resulting because of this results in a lack of involvement in the community and a lack of giving back. The community has supported these students their whole lives, and now they're not really doing anything to give back. So this is a problem, but there's a lot of, my main reason it's a problem is because there's a lot of benefits students could receive if they were to volunteer. One of the main benefits is there's a lot of academic gain that comes with community service. So the first thing that has to do with academics is that students are able to get more scholarships when they volunteer. They look at your resume and it's full of community service hours. And the people who are giving the scholarships look at that and say, this student is committed to making a difference and committed to change the world, and they want to help that student with that. So you're more likely to get scholarships. It can also help in networking. You can meet a lot of people, and this will help in life in general. You get more jobs, you get internships. It can help you in your personal life. You meet a lot of new people. And it also has been proven that community service can indeed help health and your wellness there, both psychologically and physically. Your physical health, it's been proven that you'll live longer, actually. That if you are a volunteer, that you will end up living longer in your lifetime. They did a study also that those who were chronically ill volunteered and helped others who had a similar illness as them that were chronically ill, and their symptoms actually went down. That they felt a decrease in symptoms and in pain and in their illness. There's a quote that says that 80% of students that participated in volunteering felt that they made a difference in someone's life. And that has a great benefit on you psychologically. It improves your self-confidence, it improves your self-esteem and your trust in others, and you feel that you can help others change. And as a result, it also decreases depression. There's been studies that shown that there has been a decrease in depression among college students because of volunteering. This is because you take the student out of what would be isolation and during difficult times in college, because it can be stressful, it can be full of a lot of things that they're not used to. and it says, quote, voluntary association contributes to decreased psychological distress and buffers negative consequences of stressors. And this is according to a Dr. Reigen, who did a study and found out that volunteering actually helps students deal with their stress. That you would think that putting 40 hours requirement on volunteering would make a student become more stressed and add to the list of things that they had to do, but it actually has proven that it's been a de-stress for students. That's a good outlet, that they don't have to worry about themselves, they get to worry about others. And that's, again, how it relates back to depression, that you don't worry about yourself, you're worrying about others, and so you don't suffer from those types of chronic illnesses. Another, and the most, I think, one of the important benefits that relate to you guys is that students that volunteer, it ends up helping them give back to the community. And that's important, and that's not really done any other way besides through volunteering and giving up their time and their money to come out and volunteer and help give back to the people who have helped them get to where they're at. And that's an important part, as long as the other benefits are good too, academic benefits as well as health, which is really interesting. So we have all these benefits that can come from volunteering, but we need to find a solution so that students are able to get these benefits. And the solution that we found is that schools should make volunteering a requirement, community service a requirement for students to get a degree. And the reason that this is important is that when schools make it a requirement, students will make it a requirement in their life. It isn't a punishment, it isn't to give them more work, it's to help make it a priority in their lives, and they will receive all these other benefits from it. And so if we help and encourage schools to make it a requirement, then we will be able to help students receive these benefits and that they are missing out on today. Okay, we're good. That was not even an outline. That was like, I was skipping, so whatever, it's fine.